Depression is like standing in the shallow end of a swimming pool. Your legs feel floaty and loose, but they hold you up straight. The top of the water rests at your chest, creating this weird band of pressure around your torso from the opposition of liquid and air. On Monday, you stand this way for an hour, the sun pressing down on your head and shoulders. Occasionally, you hold your arms out above the water. It's morbidly fascinating to watch the water drip off your fingertips. You wonder if the sun would make your arms not depressed if you held them up long enough. You entertain the thought of letting the depression dry off, but eventually your arms just sink back into the water. On Monday, you walk a little deeper, testing the waters. You decide to forget the mental pun. It's easy enough to slip past your neck. It's easy enough to let the water lap at your jaw, spray away from your lips when you exhale. You wonder how far you can go. How deep. You make it past your nose before you remember that, despite childhood dreams, you're not a mermaid, and you cannot breathe underwater. So you scramble back to the semi-warm safety of the shallow end. Besides, that water looks blue and sad, and no one wants to be submerged in blue and sad, right? On Tuesday, you manage to clamber out the depression pool to sit on the edge. You kick your feet up and enjoy the sunshine. You embrace the warm ease in your chest. You ignore the fact that your toes are still cold. Anxiety comes on Thursday. The sun is way too hot, so you rush into the water to escape the heat. Water is more viscous than air, so you imagine that your flailing underwater job looks fairly amusing, like a duck that can't fly. Bottom of the pool drops off like a mid-ocean ledge, and you don't know how deep it is anymore. Anxiety is when you walk a little further. And you wonder for the 80th, 90th, 100th time how it's possible to feel like you're inhaling water but not breathing at the same time. Depression plus anxiety is knowing you can swim, but lacking the motivation to do so. It's fine, though. You're in control, right? You don't need fantasies of merfolk anymore. This is the real world. And who cares if the real world isn't real happy? On Friday, you float in a sea of blue. You're terrified of drowning, but you don't really want to swim either. Maybe you're scared of swimming too. You wish you were a mermaid. She's wearing clothes that are damp, and it looks like she almost went swimming. She's standing in a puddle, and you push back the guilt that you didn't notice any sooner. You ignore the urge to ask her if her depression pool follows her around too. In the halo of the light, she looks almost like a mermaid on land. It's a glorious sight. On Sunday, you get help. You grow gills. Sure, they're floppy and a little broken, but it's the closest to a mermaid you've ever been.